Hey guys, good morning again. Welcome back to our day 2 lesson, still on exploding ants, Reading Street Volume 5.2, page 78, this time instead of page 76, Unit 4, Week 3. So I would like you to turn your book to page 78, all right? Today we're going to talk about comprehension skill, graphic sources. What is a graphic? What do we call graphic source in a text? Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. So our main objective for this reading comprehension skill will be to determine 2 or more main ideas of a text and explain how they are supported by key details. So, graphic source. What is a graphic source? Or why do we have graphic sources in text? Okay, so graphic sources organize information and make it easy to see. Graphic source could be pictures like this one or diagrams like this one. Now, who can tell me the difference between a picture and a diagram? Now, as you can see, a picture is not labeled, it doesn't have any name, right? While a diagram is labeled, you can find here head, abdomen, antenna, etc. Okay, but here we don't have anything, right? It's just a picture. So that's the difference between a picture and a diagram. Okay, now let's move to the comprehension strategy that we are going to use in our text. Okay, it is important ideas. When you read a text, always try to identify the important ideas of a selection, or always ask yourself, what is this text about? All right, when you ask yourself, what is this text about? The answer is the main idea, okay? Now, the important ideas are the essential information, fact, and details that help you understand what an author is writing about. So not all the information in a text, all the information might not be important, okay? You have to look for the essential ones, all right? Now, we're going to read the text and fact on page 79 in your book, so you can turn to page 79, and then we're going to use the graphic organizer to try to identify the important ideas about ants using the call-out question as a guide. All right, so what we can do when we have a text, a graphic source text, is that we can use a graphic organizer like the one below, where in the middle here, we're going to write the important ideas, and just around the circle that you see around, we're going to write the details, okay, that support the main idea. Now, page 79, this is the text and fact. Have you ever observed an ant crawling across a sidewalk, lugging food back to its colony? To you, the food is the tiniest scrap, but to the ant, its size and weight are tremendous. Ants can carry objects that weigh several times more than they do. That is only one of the amazing facts about ants. Now, our question here, okay, the call-out question here is preview the title and the diagram below. Okay, so we have the title here, and the diagram below. Okay, here, the diagram here. So, do they help you gain an idea of the article's content? Do this title here, and the title here, and the diagram here, do they help you to gain an idea of the article's content? Do they give you idea of what the article or the text is about? The answer is yes. They tell me this article describes amazing things about ants. Am I right? The second question here. An ant body is divided into 3 sections: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. An ant's head is large with 2 antennae, which are used for smelling and feeling. Its mouth has two sets of mandibles. One set is for carrying, the other is for chewing. The thorax is the middle part of the ant. It's connected to the abdomen by a small waist-like section. The abdomen is large and oval shaped. Now, the question here is, what are some of the important ideas of this paragraph and how do they connect to the topic of the article? What do you think? What are some of the important ideas of this paragraph? You can read it again, okay? You can read the paragraph again, so we read again. An ant's body is divided into three sections: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. An ant's head is large with two antennae, which are used for smelling and feeling. Its mouth has two sets of mandibles. One set is for carrying, the other is for chewing. The thorax is the middle part of the ant. It's connected to the abdomen by a small waist-like section. The abdomen is large and oval shaped. So the question is, what are some of the important ideas of this paragraph and how do they connect to the topic of the article? The answer is, ants can carry things that weigh more than they do. Where is it said? Where is it said? Its mouth has two sets of mandibles. One set is for carrying, the other is for chewing. So the answer here is that ants can carry things that weigh more than they do. It's here. It was written here. Its mouth has two sets. One set is for carrying, the other is for chewing. So ants can carry things that weigh more than they do. This important idea relates to the topic of the article because this is a fact about ants. A fact is something that is true, okay? It's something that you can discuss, all right? All right, so it talks about the mouth. Its mouth has two sets of mandible. One set is for carrying and the other is for chewing. This is something that I didn't know about ants, okay? But by reading this section, I understand that since the text is about ants fact about ants, this is a fact, okay? That an ant mouth has two sets of mandible is true. One set is for carrying and the other is for chewing is another fact. So it relates to the topic, okay? The last part shows a diagram with an ant and different parts, okay? And the colored question is, how does this diagram help you locate information? What facts can you interpret from this diagram? How does this diagram help you locate information? What fact can you interpret from this diagram? And the answer is, this diagram tells me that this page contains information about an ant's body. I can find names of parts easily. Ants have 6 legs and 3 body sections. That's what I can see, right? Right? I have the different names here, right? Hind leg, foreleg, middle leg, mandible, jaw, antenna. Okay, so all these are the body part of an ant, okay? And I discovered that here on this picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? I find out that ants have 6 legs and 3 body sections: the head, the thorax, the abdomen, and then the different legs. Here, 4 legs are 2, 1, 2, middle leg are 2, 1, 2, 4 legs are 2, 1, 2, middle legs are 2, 1, 2, and hind legs are 2, 1, 2. This is a fact, okay, about ants. And this is all for our topic today. I hope you got what is an important idea, which is what the text is about. Generally, you can find it in the title of a text like the one we just used now, ant fact, which are facts about ants. And then when I read the text, I try to find out the main ideas, okay, the main idea of the text. All right, see you guys tomorrow. we'll try to apply the reading skill and the reading strategy in this particular text here, but not today, tomorrow.